Hey, this is Taylor here at Truck World RVA. Today we're going to be taking some time and looking at this 2016 Ford F550. It's a 6.7 Powerstroke diesel, two-wheel drive, single cab, just a little over 135,000 miles on it. It has around 6,800 or so engine hours, I believe. 11-foot maintainer service bed, 8,000 pound, fully hydraulic PTO-driven crane, run off a wireless remote. Two-stage hydraulic extension out to 24 feet on that crane. Hydraulic outriggers. It does have a hydraulic welder generator as well over the passenger wheel well compartment. A couple sets of drawers and a hydraulic compressor. So really well-equipped truck. In terms of equipment, it's got pretty much everything you would want or need. Now the goal of these videos is to show you everything about the truck as if you were here looking at it in person. So the first half of the video, I'm going to go around the exterior, point out any cosmetic imperfections. We'll take a look at the undercarriage, inside all the bins. Second half of the video, we'll do a cold start, a drive, and operate all of the equipment. So if there's anything you'd like more up-close photos, videos, or information on, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487. Now this was a one-owner, fleet-owned truck, came out of North Dakota. So rust-wise, it's pretty clean. It does have some surface rust and oxidation on some of the thinner metal components down here, but overall, nothing to be too concerned over. And again, it's a 2016 model. On the driver door, there's just some scratches in various places here, a couple chips, a couple more down here. Overall, not super noticeable as you step away, but that's what's going on up close. You have your factory running board here on the front. It does have power locks, power windows, and cruise control, as well as all your steering wheel controls on the steering wheel itself. At some point, it does look like they had an inverter mounted down there. That's no longer here. Those wires are taped up. Your bed power is wired to the upfitter switch there. It sends power back to the bed panel. I think that's located in the D1 compartment, but we'll get to that. No rips or tears in either of the seats. A little bit of wear here on the driver's side seat bolster, but no tear inside or on the seat itself. Rubber floors as well, and those are in good shape. Little tear here on the side of that. Again, it is a two-wheel drive truck. Coming along to the front tires here. The steer tires are new. They're Falcons. We just installed these. The truck's been fully serviced, Virginia State Safety inspected. Anything that we notice on them that needs attention, we take care of. I can provide all receipts for parts and labor for any of the work just performed on the truck. A couple chips here and here. A little bit of old logo up here that you can see where the logo was. It looks like some of the clear is off. Obviously it says CAT. I don't know if you can tell. We have pretty direct sunlight right now this time of day, so it's fairly noticeable. The front bumper has some rock chips on it as well. The grill's in good shape. Nothing I see on the passenger fender. So everything we did to the truck will be on the ad wherever you see this truck listed. I'll have a full write-up, but like I said, I can provide receipts for parts and labor for everything that we've done on the truck. We use all OEM parts. There's a scratch right there. So one scratch on the passenger side door. Again, factory running board on this side. Headliner has some staining on it as well. So you have bed liner applied to the front of the bin here. This is just Looks like buffing compound on the bed liner. The bed liner is intact. All the white that you see is not where it's peeled off to the paint. It's just buffing compound from where you just buffed the bin sides. The exterior of the bed was just repainted, so it was sandblasted and repainted, so that shows like new. All the bed liner was redone around the wheel wells, the fronts of the bin, as well as the rear workbench bumper. And then obviously all these doors do not have any scratches or chips in them. They were just repainted here. This is your torch compartment here on this passenger one side. Have a little bit of surface rust down here in the corners, just where the paint's deteriorated. Your bottles go in here. Obviously this compartment is taller to accommodate those torch bottles. Now all the doors close, latch, and lock as they should. We have the bin keys, multiple sets of them, and they're all keyed the same as well. This is your passenger second compartment here. Divider in the middle, 2 shelves on the right, 1 shelf on the left. I don't know if this qualifies as a shelf, but it is there. Drive tires are brand new Falcons as well. They match the front. Shot down the bed frame. Can't really see up into the bed floor. Can a little bit there. I'll see if I can get a better shot down under here. Let me crawl under. See if we can see the bed floor up here. So on the bed floor, I don't see any rust to be concerned about. Again, some surface rust all along, but nothing crazy or major. Then you saw up in here as well. It looks like at some point it was probably some coating was applied that's wore off. So now you just have that oxidation kind of all along here. Inside this passenger wheel well compartment, you have a hydraulic welder generator that's run off the PTO, and then 1 shelf up here. Again, the crane is an 8,000 pound capacity. It's a 2-stage hydraulic extension out to 24 feet. We'll run the crane later on in the video. Shot of the load chart. And then your crane compartment down here houses your wireless receiver as well as your transmitter. It's full hydraulic outriggers, so it's hydraulic extend as well as hydraulic up and down. Large pass-through rear bumper here for pry bar, long tool storage. Working vise as well on the bumper. Pretty large workbench rear bumper. Tons of laydown space on it. You have your tow hitch receiver in there as well as your trailer wiring. Inside of here is where your manual controls are for your crane and for your outriggers. So you can manually run the crane. If for some reason you lose connectivity with the remote, then your outriggers are run off those right there. You have factory tie downs in the bed. Top work boxes here as well. This one has a little damage on the corner. It does still open and shut with a little bit of persuasion. And these are also keyed the same as the rest of the body. There's your leads for your welder. You have your air compressor, your air tank, hydraulic tank, coming around to the driver's side here, this is where your air hose reel comes out of the back of the bed. Has a nice little compartment here. Keep it safe. go. Driver rear compartment. You have your Hannay hose reel, your regulator, then 2 sets of shelves there. A little bit of surface rust on this side of the compartment, bleeding through from this wheel well compartment here. Oh, the sun makes it difficult sometimes. So in this compartment you have 1 shelf, and then the corners, you can see just have a little bit of rust in the corners here, the corner here. So all that metal is solid, you cannot put anything through it. I could hit that with a hammer and I could not go through it. But it's from under here where debris gets slung up from the tires and gets trapped in that piece of metal there. Just a moisture trap spot. I see it on almost every maintainer. When they do rust at all, that's where it is, right in that compartment. Coming along to the driver 2 compartment here, you have 1 full set of maintainer factory drawers. They operate exactly like a SeaTac unit would. Now all these compartments are watertight. If you see moisture or condensation in the compartment, everything was just, the interiors of the compartments were just power washed a minute ago. So that's why you see some moisture inside. Another half set of maintainer drawers here in the driver 1 compartment. There's your body controller there, controls all the lighting on the bed, the compressor. And that about completes the cosmetic portion of this demo video. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487. I'm gonna hop in the truck, take it for a spin, and then we'll run all the equipment on it. So it's showing 135,982 on the miles. Take a look at the engine hours here. Needs some def. 6403 total hours, 3680 of which are idle. That one in front of me is one I'll be doing a video of a little bit later. 2007 Peterbilt. 8.3 Cummins. The 6-speed Eaton in it. So I've mentioned it before, but this is all that I buy and sell. No matter what size mechanics truck you're looking for, I probably have it, if not listed, on the way in. Just let me know what you're looking for and we can certainly find it. Or I probably already have it. All right, I'm about to run the crane and compressor, but before I do, let's talk about the lighting that's on this bed, because it's got plenty of it. You have this side-mounted LED work light. Then all the compartments have interior LED lighting as well. It's pretty bright LED strip lighting that's inside of them. This one appears to be out, so I will attend to that. But this is what it looks like when it's not out. On the rear of the truck, you have another large rectangular LED work light. Then this compartment, I have a gas shock I need to put on here. This one's no good. More work lighting throughout all the compartments. And then one more exterior LED work light on the driver's side front corner. The air compressor is operated off this switch inside here. Builds up to 160 on the tank pressure. Now, as I mentioned before, it's a factory maintainer wireless remote. Again, it's an 8,000 pound maximum lifting capacity, 24-foot two-stage hydraulic extension out to the maximum length. Pretty much the largest crane you can get on a service truck this size. I was just thinking, I'm actually mistaken, it's 8,600 pound maximum capacity. Pretty quick operation. It is fully proportional, so you have speed control off the trigger. I'm going to unshackle this pulley block and I'll run it all the way out. Maximum extension out to 24 feet. The boom is super clean all the way down both sides. I can't get the video up in there, but the wear pads, I don't know if they look brand new. But again, inner boom super clean. Also shut the truck down from the remote. So once again, I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to watch this video of this 2016 with a little over 135,000 miles. If you have any questions, feel free to call or text 804-716-8487, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch.